Welcome to my madness, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 Ken. Yes, I just got lucky and rolled into Target, and they had him on the shelf, so I picked him up. Didn't even have to pre-order him. It was awesome. And here we are. Have him in hand, and I am very, very happy to get a hold of him, because I got to be honest, guys, I have never really cared about collecting anything Street Fighter whatsoever. I played the game back in the 90s and was a huge fan of the game, but it's just not a franchise I've been interested in picking up collectibles for. But I gotta say, this Jada toy line has blown me away and done a really good job with these characters, and just gets me excited to see what else Jada Toys is gonna do. So, before we get too much into Ken himself, I do want to show you guys the accessories. We do get a couple of extra hands, where if he's going to be doing his Hadouken, you can put those hands on him. You see we've got this kind of smiling head there. We do get a more angry head there. And as I sit here and look at this, you know, this wouldn't make for a bad kit bash for a He-Man. Just saying. And then, of course, we do get a stand with his fireball here. If you want to have him displayed with that, you certainly can. But let's talk about the figure itself, which I think is absolutely amazing. But part of that's because, well, it's basically this guy right here. I mean, basically Ken and Ryu are essentially the same for the most part. Sculpting is almost all identical. The only two things outside of the head sculpt and then obviously the colors, the deco there, that is different between these two is going to be on the shirt here. We have kind of the ripped up edges here on Ryu's. We've got the clean edges here on Ken's, and then same thing down at the bottom of the pant legs as well, kind of ripped up here, straight there. Other than that, these two figures are identical, same sculpt, same arms, legs, feet, pretty much everything across the board. They are the same figure. So if you're familiar with this one, I mean, there's not much to say. This is basically the same thing with a redeco and a new head, and you've got Ken. And what more is there to say about that? It's absolutely fantastic. These figures are amazing. He can almost kick his own ass there. We can get a Jean-Claude Van Damme going on there, which is amazing. The articulation on these things is just absolutely fantastic. I think Jada has done an amazing job. This Ken, we really take a good close look at him. Look at the sculpt there. Look at everything we've got going on here. I think they've done just an absolutely phenomenal job on putting this guy together and really just giving us exactly what we want and what we need, and not overthinking it, and certainly giving it to us at a great price point. All these figures that you see here, 25 bucks a pop, which is the new entry-level standard for 6 and 7 inch scale action figures. And what more could you ask for at that point? You know, we've got our other figures, our other characters here. We've got Fei Long, we've got Ryu, you know, we've got Chun-Li here. They all look absolutely phenomenal when it comes to just stacking them up together. I cannot wait to get more of these figures in this line, even though, like I said, this is something I never thought I would care about, but here I am. I absolutely do. And I think this Ken is just another great addition to all of that. So if you see it, I absolutely recommend picking them up. And look, if you haven't picked any of these Street Fighter figures up yet, but yet you collect, I don't know, G.I. Joe Classifieds or Marvel Legends or anything like that, do yourself a favor and pick up at least one of them. Try it out, because I tell you what, again, as somebody who just didn't care about picking figures like this up ever before this point, I have been very, very happy that I did, and I look forward to collecting every single figure that Jada puts out in this line, and look very much forward to seeing what else Jada does as far as other IP they get a hold of to produce more figures like this. So that is pretty much it. Just a quick hit little review. Wanted to show you guys that. Thank you guys for watching, and always remember to enjoy your collection.